How's it going, my fellow collectors? This is Link's Reviews, and I'm Link, and today we have some Smallville Funko Pops to unbox and review. This is going to be absolutely amazing, so let's get right to it, shall we? Alright guys, so as I said, we have some Smallville Funko Pops to unbox and review, starting with Doomsday Max. But before we get to that, sorry guys for the 2 weeks with no videos. I was sick the first week, and I still have a really bad cough. I took some cough suppressant right beforehand, but I still cough all the time when I have the sniffles, and I just really don't think it's going to be an enjoyable time watching this, but I wanted you guys to have something to work with, so that's why last week I had basically 3 shorts in one for the Mars Attacks Funko Pops. Well, today I'm just doing a shorter video of some Smallville Funko Pops. But if you guys like these types of videos, make sure to like this video, subscribe, share this with your friends, comment down below. It really helps the channel grow. The more interactions that happen, the faster this channel grows, the more the algorithm pushes it out. I really appreciate it. But let's get back to Doomsday Max, number 541. I actually like this rendition of Doomsday. Obviously, he's not as strong as like his comic counterpart, but that makes sense because this Doomsday came around while Clark Kent wasn't even Superman yet. He was still growing. He was still getting stronger. So it makes sense why. I mean, at this time, Clark couldn't even fly yet because he just couldn't yet. And this was before he even got his like black suit with like his black long jacket, his black jeans, black boots, and his black shirt. This was like before he even got his like red leather jacket and his blue pants that he did right before he got his suit. It's still really fascinating, but let's get this out of the box and check it out. I do actually like this version of Doomsday more than I did like the Batman v Superman Doomsday. Mostly just because while smaller, it does look more like Doomsday should. It basically just looks like a mini Doomsday. A person-sized Doomsday, basically. Because Doomsday is always like this big hulking figure that dwarfs Superman and is slightly stronger than Superman. And the only way that Superman ever even slightly beats it is going all out and half the time risking his life in the process or even dying. But still, absolute fascinating character. I love the direction that they're going with now of like a skinny Doomsday of like, he's evolved to the point where like he's actually got more intelligence. He doesn't really care about the fight anymore. Still absolutely fascinating. I do also love the way that this Funko Pop is textured. Like you can see like almost like the cracks and scales in his skin. The bone protrusions look absolutely amazing. The bright red eyes. I even love the tattered jeans and boots that are still on him. I like that it shows like his origin in the show is basically a human, or not human, a Kryptonian being sent to Earth, but kind of like the reverse, like the worst ways a Kryptonian could go. I guess there's the best way to explain it. But still absolutely fantastic. Love the detail. I love the spikes coming off him. His head does turn a little bit, so that is cool, but not by much, so you won't be able to have that many posable options. But still, very nice. Again, you can feel the texture on this Funko Pop, so that is really cool. All in all, an amazing Funko Pop. Set that one right there. Next up, we have Kara Kent before she goes to the future. Number 542, before she leaves Earth for the final time and decides to actually trust Clark to be the savior that the world needs. But still absolutely amazing. Let's get this out of the box and check it out. I loved that we got a Kara Kent in the Smallville series. I love the direction that they went with. I love that she's like a lot more serious. I like that they didn't go with like the bubbly personality of like the comic counterparts. I like that it was a different version. It was very kind of original to itself. All in all, I thought it was very cool just the way that they decided to do her storyline. I do find it funny that they kept taking her away from the show, bringing her back, then taking her away again, giving her amnesia, all these things which were just nuts, but still absolutely fascinating storyline for her. Super cool. I also love this this suit design. There's there's a Wonder Woman costume. She's got a black leather jacket, black shirt, like basically basic black pants. This is basically the colorful version of that for just Supergirl. But still absolutely fantastic, super cool. All in all, an amazing Funko Pop. The detail looks actually really nice. It's basically the reverse of Clark Kent's, and also with some added gold, because some accessories, I guess you could say, or some aesthetic trim, whatever you want to call it. But I like the yellow undershirt, the yellow trim on the jacket, the yellow trim on the boots. It's a very, like, it sets her apart from Clark Kent, obviously. Not only is she a woman, she's also, like, fully Kryptonian because she was raised on Krypton. Well, technically, not Krypton itself, but a neighboring city, Argon. But still, absolutely fantastic Funko Pop, super cool. You can turn her head a little bit, but the dynamic stand keeps bumping against her hair, so I would be careful. You don't want to rub too much of that off. But again, she looks absolutely fantastic. Next up, we have Clark Kent himself and his proto Superman suit, kind of. His more, like, bright personality when he actually comes more out of the shadows. Because in season 8, I believe it is. Season 8 or season 9, he has a black suit with just a black shirt, white emblem, black pants, black boots, and like a black long coat. And it's not very patriotic. It's where he tries his best to fully embrace the Kryptonian heritage, but he subconsciously really can't. So he keeps going back out into the world and leaving the fortress. So then once he realizes he defeats Zod, he's like, I'm gonna go for the suit, but then the suit gets taken away by Jor-El. And then so he goes with this suit, which is absolutely fantastic, and I like it a lot. I just like the way the street version, like, this is the street version of the Superman suit, and then once he goes beyond, like, this is the Metropolis version. Once he, like, really goes beyond, like, almost like a worldly hero, that's when he gets his super suit, like his Superman suit. And I absolutely love that. But number 543, let's get this out of the box and check it out. I kept talking about the suit without actually talking about the Funko Pop. I also really like just his embossed symbol on this jacket. It's very subtle. You can actually buy this jacket on the internet, which is absolutely funny as heck. Not surprising, but cool in itself. But here we have him in like his street Metropolis version of his super suit. I like it a lot, actually. I like the way that they look. And I don't actually mind how long they took for him to become Superman. I'm like, as soon as I realized that this was a story about young Superman, I was like, well, as soon as he puts on the suit, the story's over. I mean, the show's over. And they had so many storylines that they were able to cram into this 9 or 10 season, or was it 11 seasons? God, it's been so long since I've watched the whole series. I can't remember all the seasons. But I absolutely loved it. I thought it was an amazing show. I like the design choices. Also, all the Easter eggs. The Proto Justice League, which, if you know in the comic books, doesn't make sense. But I like that they were able to include it anyways. I also like the Justice. What was it? What's the future Justice League called again? The JL. Fudge, I can't remember. I can't remember what they're called again. But obviously they're not just the Justice League. But still absolutely amazing. I like that you got Cosmic Boy, or what was it called again? God, I can't remember all the names. Jesus, too many names, too many characters, too many Easter eggs. But still loved it all. Absolutely fantastic design on the Funko Pop. Love the jacket. I love how you can still see his farm roots in this. It's a little funny because he's still got the brown, like almost like farm work boots, but not like cowboy boots, but like work boots. But still absolutely fantastic. The head turns a little bit more than the rest of them, although I still wouldn't force it because you never want to accidentally damage anything. The paint detail is pretty good. Could be better, could be worse. All in all, an amazing pop. If you like this video, or any of these Funko Pops, Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below. If you have any future suggestions for Funko Pops, let me know again in the comments down below. And as always, my fellow collectors, have a nice day and peace out.